In the auction barn, number 15 tonight from North Hills, Nick Jones. In the Medical Center Brace Service 5 for McKees Rocks, Mark Petrucci. In the Wheels Automotive Discount Store, 61 from Erie, Dan Armbruster. In the Imperial Hoist Bullet Chassis 1J, Mike Johnson from Imperial. From Lake Milton, Ohio, the W2 of Mike Westfall. From Warren, Ohio, the 10 of Tom Copeland. And the final 3 cars line up like this. From Girard, Ohio, the 75 of Dale Fuller. Didn't make the heats, but out for the feature. In the 14 from McKeesport, Dan Karalegas. And from Aliquip in the 48, Big Ben Belich. The Wolfset late models set to do battle for 35 laps. Round 5 of the Pittsburgh Super Series at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Tim Hidden car 68, Kip Moore the 00. Bring the field up to speed in turn 4. Looking for the green flag, and we are underway. And right off the bat, cars together on the front straightaway. The yellow is out. Lynn Geisler, Ben Miley, Dan Armbruster, Kip Moore the 00. Bring the field up to speed. Into turn 4 they come another time, and the green is out. Quickly into turn 1, it's Hit grabbing the lead. Johnson moves into the second spot. Moore runs third, and look at this, 3 wide. Faree, Waring, and Baker. Faree up to 4th, Waring 5th, Baker runs 6th. Early on, here's the Hit into 3 and 4, trying to get the first lap in the books. Hit leading, Johnson 2nd, Faree on the move to 3rd. Moore drops to 4th, Baker runs 5th. Waring is 6th, Bradish 7th, Myers 8th, Kugel 9th, and Flinner 10th here with 1 lap down. Timmy Hitt, your leader, running the top of the speedway. Davey Johnson 2nd. John Flinner and John Mason trying to charge their way back up through the field in the D11 and the 72. They're jockeying for that 10th spot. Now the battle for 4th. Stevie Baker working underneath Kip Moore, coming off of turn 4. Moore holds him off as they race into turn 1. Baker 5th, Waring 6th, Bradish 7th, Myers 8th, Kugel 9th, Flinner runs 10th. Waring now moving around Steve Baker into 5th in car 1. Mike Johnson in the pits in the M1J. Timmy Hitt still leading Davey Johnson by about 4 car lengths off the 4th turn. Now Johnson maybe closing just a bit. 5 laps down, still 30 to go. Johnson starting to work off the bottom of the corners, closing in on Hitt. He pulls alongside with a burst of speed into turn 3. Side by side for the lead, Tim Hitt and Davey Johnson coming off of 4. Johnson working the low side, Hitt up high, it's still Hitt. Into 1. Hitt still your leader. Johnson again off at 2. Gets that same burst of speed he showed the last lap and takes the lead. Into 3. Johnson sliding up in the middle of the racetrack. Off the 4th turn, he's your leader with Hitt 2nd and Faree 3rd. Kip Moore 4th, Bob Waring is 5th. Steve Baker 6th, Lou Bradish runs 7th. John Mason is to 8th, Larry Kugel 9th, and John Flinner 10th. Johnson able to work a little lower off the corner, using that to his advantage. Now he works lap traffic into turn 1. Mark Myers pitting in car 57. Johnson trying to work traffic underneath the 10X of Tom Copeland off of turn 4. 9 laps complete. Tim hit in car 68, still second. The 4 of Ed Faree, third. Kip Moore in the 00, fourth. The 1 of Bob Waring, senior, fifth. Steve Baker, 6th. Lou Bradish, 7th. John Mason, 8th. Larry Kugel, 9th. And John Flinner runs 10th. Johnson around the 14 of Dan Karolakis to put him a lap down. Johnny Johnson also to the pits in car 48. "11 laps down. Davey Johnson pulling away in the 1J. The Bullet chassis, Graham Racing Engines, Carrera Shock sponsored. Right. Good race for second. The 68 of Tim Hitt feeling the heat from car 4, Ed Faree. Kip Moore in the 00, fourth. The 1 of Bob Waring, fifth. Then it's Steve Baker in 6th. Lou Bradish, 7th. John Mason still 8th. 41 of Larry Kugel, 9th. And John Flinner in the 11 runs 10th. Johnson about to encounter more lap traffic as he comes off of turn number 4. 13 laps complete. Bob Waring now to the outside of Kip Moore in turn 1 as they race for 4th. Side by side for 4th, working lap traffic off of 2. Waring on the outside, gets by Moore and moves to 4th. Johnson up high off of 4, working lap traffic, completes the 14th lap, your leader. Bob Waring now 4th, Kip Moore 5th. He's still having problems in traffic, and right behind him comes the 84 of Steve Baker. Moore now to the middle of the racetrack in turn 2, trying to get by the 14 of Dan Karolakis, the 10 of Tom Copeland. He makes it through. Baker makes it through, and here comes Mason. Good battle there through 3 and 4. Positions 5, 6, 7, and 8. Mason is up to 7, trying to get 6th away from Steve Baker. We've got smoke coming out of the 10 of Tom Copeland. Car 10, Tom Copeland slowing down off the second turn on the outside of the racetrack. The yellow flag is out for car 10, Tom Copeland. 3 in car 4. Green drops, and away they roll. Dale Fuller in the 75, out of shape. Definitely got something wrong with the car as it shakes its way down the front straightaway. Try to get her to the pits. Fortunately, everybody got by. You can see it wobbling back and forth. Meantime, on the racetrack, Ed Faree has moved to second in car number 4. And now he takes up the chase of Davey Johnson. Faree second, Hitt third. Kip Moore's back to 4th. Bob Waring senior 5th in the 1. Mason up to 6th in car 72. Car spinning in turn 2. The 41 of Larry Kugel spins atop the racetrack, and the yellow is out. All righty, Johnson goes. Faree's dead even with him as they head into turn 4, coming off the 4th turn. It's still Johnson, but Faree gets ahead of steam on the outside into 1. Johnson, your leader. Faree second, Hitt third. Kip Moore 4th. The man on the move is racing John Mason, now 5th in car 72. Remember, he was dead last when the race was restarted on lap 1, involved in that first lap accident. Davey Johnson shows the way with Ed Faree second. Tim Hitt third, Moore 4th, then Mason, Waring, Baker, Bradish. Johnson again able to open up some daylight in the 1J. Past the halfway point. 15 laps to go. Dan Miley pitting again in car 99. Here goes John Mason in car 72 underneath Kip Moore. Mason moving up to fourth. Davey Johnson leading, but Ed Faree staying within striking distance in car number 4. Faree now looks like he's really starting to come on as they have pulled away from Tim Hitt in car 68, who runs third. Johnson working traffic through 3 and 4. Around the W2 of Mike Westfall. 11 laps to go. Ed Faree starting to close in on your leader. Hitt still third, Mason fourth, Morris fifth, Waring sixth, Baker seventh, Bradish eighth, and Flinner runs ninth, all still on the lead lap. Timmy Hitt with a bold move down the front straightaways. He split 2-lap cars right at the end of the straightaway. And Ed Faree continues to close in slowly on the 1J of Davey Johnson. More lap traffic in the path of your leader as he gets into 3. 8 laps to go. Mike Westfall off the pace in car W2 on the back straightaway. He crosses the racetrack and will try to take that car to the pits. Johnson, your leader. Faree in pursuit in turns 3 around slower traffic. Westfall hugging the bottom of the racetrack. Takes it to the pits. Johnson and Faree continue to move down the front straight into turn 1. Johnson looks like now again he's open to back up on Ed Faree, who had closed in about 4 laps earlier. And Mike Westfall, unable to turn into the pits, brings out the caution here on the front straightaway. Johnson goes. The green is back out. Off of 4 they come. Johnson opens up a 10-car length lead on Ed Faree. Hitt still third, Mason fourth, and Kip Moore runs fifth. Baker is sixth, Waring seventh, Bradish eighth. Flinner still runs ninth, all on the lead lap. Everyone else at least 1 lap down. Laps to go, 5 remaining. Davey Johnson opens it up to about a half a straightaway over Ed Faree. Johnson driving a Bullet chassis, being chased by 4 Rockets. Make it 5 Rockets. Your next 5 cars, 2nd through 6, are all Rocket chassis. Then Bob Waring's Masters build and Lou Bradish's Barry Wright car. The chassis war continues to heat up. 3 laps from Tater. The white and the checkered out for New Alexandria is Davey Johnson. 33 laps complete. Flag, 1 lap to go. Faree second, Hitt third, Mason fourth, Moore fifth. Baker now sixth, Waring seventh, Bradish eighth. Flinner runs ninth on the lead lap. Here comes your Bullet Chassis Drain Racing Engine Carrera Shocks 1J Super Series Round 5. And we'll set late models to Davey Johnson. Ed Faree second. Tim Hitt third. John Mason fourth and Kip Moore fifth. Put your hands together as he climbs out of the cockpit. Your Wolfstead Late Model Feature winner is Davey Johnson. Here's your top 10. 1J Davey Johnson, 4 Ed Faree, 68 Tim Hitt, 72 John Mason, 00 Kip Moore, 84 Steve Baker, 1 Bob Waring, 5 Lou Bradish, D11 John Flinner, and 41 Larry Kugel. That moves him ahead of Ty Long, behind Lynn Geisler, Ben Miley. Davey Johnson now third by himself on career wins in the Wolfstead Late Model Division here at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. As we said, it's his second win here this year. Don Gamble, the question is, what is that sign that says 30 down there all about?
It says Davey Johnson is 30. Now there seems to be some discussion about that. His birthday's Wednesday. Is he really 30?
He's not admitting it, I'm told.
Well, his mother said he's 30 and she was there.
You're right. Not bad for an old man, huh?
He had him covered.
Tell you, Don, a couple of the local guys. Ed Faree had another real strong run. Timmy Hitt looked good. John Mason came from the back of the pack to fourth. Kip Moore in the top 5. Everyone would have, of course, liked to have seen all the other guys stay in there as well and see what would have happened.
You know, and as we mentioned before, Ed Faree driving with a sore shoulder. Everybody's congratulating him here and wishing him well. We're going to pick the winner for the 50-50. Dave, read the last 4 numbers.
6861.
Read it again.
6861.
Okay, a lot of things happening here tonight. This victory moved you up to 3rd on the all-time win list here, even though you're not running regular. We got Lynn Geisler, Ben Miley, and Davey Johnson, and the fact that you were able to do that and you only stop in from time to time tells me you had a whole lot of wins before you left.
Yeah, definitely in the semi-late and probably not as many late model wins, but car tonight was definitely a lot better than Wednesday, Don. Everything we did and everything we wanted to try definitely worked out for us.
It seemed like early in the race a couple of fellas had a problem with the track being too slick. Would this be the wrong tire compound on their cars?
Yeah, definitely. That's why we started out there for the first few laps. You know, we wasn't that good, but as the track started coming in, we started getting better, and we just guessed right, that's all.
And you seem to be getting faster. I know you weren't aware of it, but Ed Faree was running second. I thought it was interesting to note that both of you have had Busch Grand National experience and Ed a little bit of Winston Cup, and kind of shows you the caliber of the drivers we have down here. I have a question. Your birthday's Wednesday. I want to wish you a happy birthday. It's a good day. It's my birthday. But I'm telling people how old I am. How old are you?
I'm going to be 19.
Well, we had 28, but I asked your mom, and she brought the signs down, so I think 30's a good number. Hey, you did a super job. I've said it before. You're going to be in here for the Pittsburgher. You definitely have to be one of the favorites.
I hope so, Don. If the track's as fast as it was tonight, I think we'll be looking for a good shot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dow?